Welcome to the video today, guys. Today we're going to review our Webull Dividend Portfolio spreadsheet. Just like on every episode of Sunday Funday, we review our purchases, our deposits, and our dividends received, and then also our stock purchases with our dividends received. We have hit a few milestones in our portfolio. We currently have hit officially hit having 200 shares of different stocks. And a few other milestones we hit in September was we were only down $494 at this time of the recording. As you can see, we have a total of $4,100 in the account, roughly. As far as the deposits, the biggest milestone we hit is that, as you can see from our deposits, we deposited $0 into this account for the month of September. If you remember from the first video, our goal of this account is to eventually replace our paycheck or to have another form of income in case we lose our job or our source of income. So as you can see, this month we had literally no source of income. So if this was our paycheck that was lost, we would not have any money. But because we have this account which is generating dividend income, we were able to purchase 1 share of QYLD this month with our dividend money. I mean, that's our money making money, which is buying things that's going to make us money. So these are equivalent to our groceries. So because we have the second source of income, we were able to buy groceries this month. This chart shows all of the payments. We had 8 payments this month. We got 94 cents from Unilever, $3.24 from Oxford Lane Capital Corp. We got $8.70 from ExxonMobil. We got $1.47 again from 3M. We got 70 cents from Realty Income Corp. We were able to get $2.97 from QYLD, which is currently the ETF that we're buying with our dividend money. Horizon paid us $1.70 again, and then we got $3.26 from IBM for a total of $22.98, which may not seem like a lot, but if you look back 3 months with the same stocks we had, we made more money than we did 3 months ago for the same. We did add a few shares, but it just goes to show that our income is starting to grow. So it'll be neat to see if we are not able to add any more money to this account, if this amount will grow in December. And then, as you can see, for this since we started this portfolio, we have received $136.88 in dividends, which has allowed us to purchase $127.34 worth of stocks in ETFs. So all in all, I would like to say that I feel like, even though it looks like we're losing, I feel like we're winning in the big picture. As you can see, we are down big on some of these stocks that we have because we started before the invisible enemy was a thing, and some of these sectors or ETFs or stocks have seen a big fall in their business. Like this one is like movie theaters, and they have some schools, which both of those are having trouble staying open. As you know, Carnival was the boat that the invisible enemy started on, and they are not doing very well currently, and they're pretty much completely closed down. But a few things I would like to point out is that I try to keep my eye on the prize. Like you can see, like for this one, like this is at Oxford Lane, which we used our change money, which this is down 50% or so from our original stock purchase. I think we bought in at $8. Let me check real quick. Yeah, we bought in at $8.28. And as you can see, it's currently at $4.42. So we were able to buy some more shares. They also cut their dividend in half, but because we were able to add shares and they kept on paying their dividend, we've received $22.23 in dividends from them, and we're actually up 1.15%. So we're actually winning on this stock. That if you look at the total return, we're up, but if you only look at the unrealized gains and losses, it looks like we're down $19.57, but they've paid us back $22, so that's a gain right there. And then as you can see here also, this is the high and this is the low. So like, I mean, I really wish we could have added a whole bunch of shares at this point, but I didn't have any money in my account, which is another thing we've learned this year. But look at, if this even if this goes back to the $8.82 or whatever it was, we're gonna double our money on that. And if it goes up here, it's gonna more than double. So, and then hopefully they'll put the dividend back to where it was, and then our dividend payment amount will double. So, but that is one thing that's really important to take a look at, is to that I've learned this year, is making sure you have money in your account. There's so many guidelines or suggestions when starting to invest, and that's probably one of the biggest ones. Is you get so excited about buying stocks, you get your money in your account, and it finally settles to where you can finally buy something, and then you spend all your money, and then the price goes down a little bit, and you don't have any money to buy more shares or lower your cost basis. So that's one thing I'm going to start trying to work on, is trying to get some more cash in the account. We only have $20, which we only need about $2 more, and then we can buy another share of QYLD, and then we'll be back down to $0. But it really helps to have money in your account for when the stock market goes down, or the value of your investment goes down. This is another prime example of why it's important to have money in your account. Is if you look at Independent Bank, we got in at almost $22, and it was all the way down to $12.50, which, if you look at this was our original cost basis, and because we've been able to add as the price went down, we're down to $15.50 for a cost basis, which now basically Independent Bank only needs to get to $15.50, and we start being ahead in the stock. And then another real good example is this EPR. Like, we started out at $67.75, and because the price of this stock went down so much, we were able to add a few more shares, and we've got our cost basis almost in half of what it was. So if they open back up, we'll probably end up sitting pretty good on this one. And then same thing with this Apple Hospitality REIT, which is like a hotel business REIT. We were able to lower our cost basis a little bit. Same thing with Horizon. That one was pretty high, and we were able to get our cost basis down to $11.08, and that one's actually up to $13 right now. I wish we would have been able to do that with Foot Locker, but we were not. But Carnival, we bought in at Carnival thinking, yeah, we're going to be getting 50 cents every quarter, and then the invisible enemy started up and sank the boat, literally. But we were able to add, just by adding one share of Carnival at $8, that lowered our cost basis to $22, and that one's sitting around $14 right now. So I might double down on it, buy three to six more shares, and then hopefully be able to get this down to under 20. Oh, and then also, this is another thing I've learned this year, is that you hear people say certain stocks are junk or whatever, they don't like it, or this was a bad purchase, but it all depends on when you get in. Because like currently, which I'm going to make a video about this, Like Ford is like my second best stock that I have right now. I bought that one because it was cheap and it paid a dividend, and I thought it was always going to pay a dividend. And that ended up not being the case. But if you look at this, Ford, I've gotten in at $5.17. So like I literally like love this stock if it would be paying the dividend, but it's not. But I've almost doubled my money on this one. We're halfway to doubling our money. And so I love Ford stock personally. But if you talk to someone who bought in at $9 a share, they probably are not that happy with Ford. But yeah, that's why it's good to look at total returns, because look at this one. This is a frozen food company right here. Should have bought more of that, but like we've almost doubled our money on that one. So we're learning. But the main reason there's not really been any money put in this account is we're trying to fully fund our Roth IRA for 2020, so that we can take full advantage of the tax benefits of that account. Which there will be an update on this account pretty soon. So make sure you hit the subscribe button for that. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you've learned anything really important this year, leave us a comment down below. Thanks for watching.